In 3, 2, 1, welcome to another fantastic episode of Buddy Talks. I'm Marvin, and today with me is Mike, who looks like he's in pain.
I got a cramp.
Oh, okay. It's just cramps. You're good.
Now I'm good.
You'll walk it off. You'll be fine.
Oh, that was weird. That just came on all of a sudden. Oh, that's a cold open again.
Indeed. Indeed.
That's the vibe check right there. Oh, man. Oh, I need more. I need to eat more bananas.
You should. Potassium levels, man.
Oh, man. I hate bananas.
What?
I don't like bananas.
All right. The show's over. We're done here.
And I still like
We're done.
GoBots. Dang it.
It's like I don't even know you anymore. You're dead to me.
I've never liked bananas. Unless it's in Tyrone. That's the only way I'll eat bananas.
Bro, get some bananas and some peanut butter.
I'll eat peanut butter. I don't do
man.
bananas. I don't like bananas.
What? You're
Yeah.
missing out.
I don't know.
You're missing out.
I'll go eat a pear.
What the heck is wrong with you? Pears aren't bad, but what the heck is wrong with you? Seriously. Well, I'm going to keep this moving because I'll just get upset if I continue. Anyways, today we are talking about theme parks, and I know this is another one that you actually had spoke to me about, but before we get to all that, more housekeeping. Thanks, everyone, again, for tuning in for another exciting week. You are our buddies. We love you all. We'd also love if you give us a 5-star rating and written text review talking about how much you like being our buddies, because that would make everything fun and great.
Super fun.
And you know what super fun leads to? Digital hugs.
Digital hugs.
Digital hugs for everybody.
Zeros and ones.
Yeah.
Hug it up.
Exactly. But I want to know, are you okay? Here's the vibe check.
Oh, I'm good now. The cramp is gone. Cramp is good. That was weird, man.
Yeah?
I don't know. Yeah, but yeah.
You guys, if you could only see what I saw, it was like sleepaway camp at the very end with the gaping maw and the eyes just looking to the side. That's what it was.
I don't even know what you're referencing.
Google it when you get a chance.
Okay, I'll Google it when I get a
Yeah,
chance.
probably not around the children.
No. But as far as what I'm vibing on, I'm continuing my photographic adventure.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. So doing some film, doing some digital, and trying to get creative and artistic, because I think I spend too much time in the technical realm. So I'm trying to let my brain expand and be a little bit more like you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Those are some nice kind words. I guess I was.
So I'm back on the show now.
Yeah. You can come back. You come back. Just my ego loves it. But yeah. And now,
how are you
there
doing?
We go.
Okay, yeah. All right.
I'm doing all right. I actually sliced my finger open yesterday when I was cooking. So
what on a knife?
Yeah. I was sitting there using a knife, slicing an onion. I was like, man, I got to sharpen this thing because this knife is slipping a little bit.
Oh.
Then it got me.
See, that's why a dull knife is the more dangerous than a sharp one.
Exactly. Yeah. And it got me good too.
Oh,
yeah.
yikes.
But other than that, I actually managed to pose my first thing in Blender, and I ran it through the 3D printer, and it succeeded.
So what are the speeds on that thing?
Well, what I have it set for right now, I could probably do like typical miniatures are around like 33 millimeters tall. That'll probably take about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours.
So a 32 millimeter figure would be what?
I mean, it all depends on the speeds and everything.
Oh, okay.
So
all right. It seemed very precise. That's all. I was just like,
it
okay.
actually tells you.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah, when you set it to slice, it'll tell you about how long it's going to take and how much resin it's going to use.
Oh, see, I've always used not the resin type, but the filament
The
type.
FDMs.
And it used for building
Those usually
parts.
take longer.
They do take longer.
Yeah.
I'm usually making a little bit larger parts with them.
Yeah.
So, see, that's the whole difference.
That's why you need to get one so I can make big stuff on it.
Right.
I already have. They use the same plans. You can use the same things for both of them.
Oh, so it's just a bigger. Okay.
Yeah, and an FDM, and because I just don't have room for an FDM.
Well, I can take a picture of one for you.
I mean, you can get one. I think it's like the Creator 3, which is one of the best ones out there, and you can get that for like $230.
Whoa, they're not like $800 anymore?
No.
Man.
And that one, if I had the room, I might have gotten that over because it could do almost as good quality as a resin printer.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. But the build plate's bigger.
Oh.
Yeah. And I just recently discovered plastic razor blades.
Plastic razor
blades. It's one of the best things ever. Because I used to have a hard time because things would adhere to the build plate a little too strong. And trying to get the thing off was a pain until I used a plastic razor blade.
So, okay. So I thought I totally misunderstood what you're talking about. So I thought you were making plastic razor blades on your 3D printer.
No. Using plastic razor blades for the 3D printer. Or if you need to get stuff off of windows and stuff like stickers and everything, you can use this instead of an actual razor blade.
Oh, yeah. You don't scratch stuff up.
Exactly.
Wow. So basically the theme of a plastic razor blade is not mess up stuff you're trying to cut up.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I was trying to use a normal razor blade and like the glove I was using was Swiss cheese afterwards.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was all sliced open. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not going to do that again. Not with resin. Nope.
No
But
little handle? No?
Use a plastic one and pop right off the plate.
Oh, we are so different.
We are very
different. I'm sitting there fixing cameras and yeah.
I'm creating things from thin air.
Yeah. I take pictures of air. David Copperfield.
Yeah. I also take pictures too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take more, I think. No?
I don't think so.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
I take different types of pictures than you. Like, what are some of the things you like to shoot?
Oh, it's that kind of show?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't.
I have a nice leather couch. I'll also do video.
So, tell me about yourself.
You want to be a star, don't you?
Yeah. What are your hobbies? Never mind.
Exactly.
This is going in a direction. Oh, my goodness. No, I do a lot of
We're just looking for talent, man.
I like to do candids and landscape.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. I haven't found a good place to do any type of street photography.
See, I do stuff like that, and I also do toy photography.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know. I used to take a lot of pictures of cars and stuff.
You finally started using like post-processing.
Well, yeah, well,
He has a RAW.
Well, I'm not using Lightroom yet. I'm still using something else, but
you'll get there eventually.
I shoot in RAW.
Yeah.
Plus
hey, man.
JPEG.
I shoot RAW.
Yeah, well,
I could. I mean, almost. That's what she said it, but no, I didn't.
No. The innuendo board is not installed today.
No, it's not installed today.
Shout out to Nick.
Shout out, Big Nick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. How's that for an intro? Yeah. Here we go.
I had to have Nick on here one day.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah.
But we are flying off the rails. This one's shooting from the hip. We're going to rein it back in, get back to our topic that you actually, this is another one that you brought up, but I'm right there with you. Theme parks.
Yes, theme parks.
Yeah?
Sorry, I'm trying to break the mic stand.
I see you're having some trouble. I think that the knob on the outside
I tightened it.
Oh, okay.
We're good.
Okay, you good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Just don't be at him. Don't hit yourself in the face with a microphone.
I did that once, I think. But it's all right.
Yeah.
I heal quick.
Okay, Wolverine.
My adamantium skeleton.
With blunt force trauma.
That's right. Yeah.
But yeah, you want to talk about theme parks.
Yes, theme
What
parks.
exactly about theme parks did you want to discuss?
So theme parks I feel have gone through an evolution through the years.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about like just getting in and whatnot, but just the content.
Okay.
Because technologically, we've made big strides in technology, and it's like for a theme park to be able to incorporate all this stuff, it's very interesting to see how they do it or how they don't do it that well. Like for instance, Epcot Center.
Uh-huh.
And I say Epcot.
When's the last time you've been?
It's been probably at least 4 years.
Okay.
So I know
there's a reason why I asked.
I know they're doing some major stuff to it now. Like what I knew as the Communicore Interventions are gone. They're tearing them down. Mm-hmm. But I remember going in the late 80s, early 90s, and they had this thing called the communications waterfall.
Yep.
And it was this mechanical waterfall, and they had like laser discs and record albums and CDs and paper and stuff on it.
Yeah.
And that park had like a bunch of technological things, like you were able to make hotel reservations using a video phone.
Yeah.
And things like that. But it's kind of like, as times have progressed and we've moved on and technology has changed where we could use FaceTime or whatnot. And, really, we don't even talk to people when we make hotel reservations anymore. We just do it online. So when I look at these huge theme parks who put all this money into these things, it's like, what exactly are they showcasing now as opposed to then? Like, for instance, let's talk about the Magic Kingdom. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite things at Magic Kingdom, the Main Street Electrical Parade.
Yeah.
Why was it so magical for me?
Yeah.
It's like, wow, they have so many lights and they're not plugged in anything and they're rolling down the street.
Yeah.
And now it's like, dude, that's big whoop. You take a battery and a bunch of LEDs and you're good.
Yeah.
So
and it creates no heat now.
It creates no heat. So I started thinking, I was like, when I took my kids and they saw it before it closed, the Main Street Electrical Parade, and it's like, okay, that's
cool. Like, this is a thing. Look at that.
It's like, all right.
Let's go home now.
Yeah. So, and actually we did, because that was usually at night. And they were already, 3 sheets gone. Well, not drunk, but, they were ready to go to bed, go to sleep.
Yeah.
But so I started thinking, going to a theme park now, what would I expect, or what do I expect to see, or what would I find interesting now? Because, take the kids to Magic Kingdom, and the only thing I have to compare it to is what I remember seeing when I was a kid, right? So it's more of a nostalgia trip for me. So it kind of breaks my heart when I go to Epcot.
Yeah.
But I'm really looking forward to what they're changing and what they'll be doing.
Yeah.
But I just want to talk about just changes in theme parks.
Okay.
Like Universal, for instance, is very different now from what it was when, I first went, or when we went to Islands of Adventure.
Yeah.
And
so like
go
so ahead. When you go to a theme park, what are you after? What is your thing? Are you there for the thrill rides? Are you there for the shows? Or what exactly is your aim?
So now I'm usually I like the shows and demonstrations of stuff. Yeah. I'm not a big roller coaster person anymore, I guess.
Really?
No, I haven't been on a roller coaster in so long. So actually, what I do?
Yeah.
So when we take the kids, they go on the roller coasters, and I ride the e-ticket bench ride.
Nice.
Yeah. Sometimes they're tilted a little bit, so I have to make sure I don't slide.
Fun.
Yeah.
Fun. Yeah. So you're not really a thrill ride or roller coaster guy anymore.
Well, I've gotten impatient as a parent.
Yeah.
When I became one, so I don't feel like standing in line for 90 minutes waiting for a what do you call it, roller coaster.
Yeah.
Plus,
for a 3-minute ride.
Right. So the kids will go and whatnot. That and roller coasters have progressed, I think, past the point where I'm totally comfortable.
Yeah.
I have problems now if I'm sitting in the car and I'm not driving. So it's kind of along with that as well. So there's, they loop more and do all sorts of stuff.
And a little crazier.
Yeah. So I'm cool. I'm getting older, so I just let the kids have fun and do that. Now, I'll take in a show like Nobody's Business, or, stunt spectacular specials.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just
or the Country Bears.
Hey,
that's your jam.
You know what?
Blood
That's
on the
saddle. Blood all around.
Yeah,
love the Country Bears. It's no longer Disneyland. They got rid
Not surprised.
They
are terrifying looking.
They're probably gonna get rid of it here soon anyway. But I don't know what they put in its place.
They'll find something.
What do you look for in a theme park?
When I go to a theme park, like a lot of the cool experiences. Lately, like when I go to Epcot, I'm going for the festivals.
So food
and drink. We try to ride Soarin', or I'm a fan of the land.
Dude, you know what? I still like the land.
The land is awesome.
Put me in a dark ride or a slow-moving boat ride, and I'm right there.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Is it Caribbean or Caribbean? How do you pronounce
it? I call always Pirates of the Caribbean is what I always called it.
Yeah, because I said that one time. Like, Pirates of the Caribbean, that makes no sense. I was like, you don't make sense because I said Caribbean.
Yeah,
anyway.
It's like GIF and GIF.
Oh gosh,
we won't get into that.
No,
we won't get into that.
Do you use tab or spaces? No,
we're
not even. No,
yeah,
no. Silicon Valley. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. Okay, so the experiences for both of us are different. Like I'm looking to see something cool.
Yeah.
You know, like I do like the land.
Yeah, I will do a roller coaster.
Right.
But I won't do some like Mission to Mars. I was fine with it before. Last time I went on it, I got sick.
Oh, Mission Space?
Mission Space, yes.
Centrifuges and I?
Yeah, I can't do those anymore.
Okay, I'm going to tell a story.
Okay.
Okay, so you probably remember this.
Oh, I think I do.
So we decided to go to Epcot. This was 2003.
Mm-hmm.
Went out to Epcot and Mission Space was open. They had done a soft opening. They didn't have the grand opening yet, and there was like barely anybody there. Like,
that's when I was with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So well, I was talking to your listeners.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Martin and I decided let's go ahead and try out this ride. And I noticed that the line was moving like in a round type thing, and we're getting in, and then he goes, "Oh, dude, this is a centrifuge." And I had a bad experience on the Gravitron at the local fair.
Teacups.
And the teacups. Yeah. Well, so did Mom, but that's all right. So we get strapped into this thing, and I wasn't really suffering from crazy anxiety then, so I was like, all right, I guess we'll just deal with it. So they do the thing, and I had to tell myself that it wasn't a centrifuge, and I'm looking through the thing, and it's actually the last time I ever rode that ride.
Yeah.
So anyway, everything was done. We get out, and I'm walking. I was like, okay, all right, it's not too bad. I'm kind of walking to the right a little bit, or one, But then I remember I sat down on a bench.
Oh.
I just sat down because everything was still moving.
Yeah.
And you took off to do some other stuff.
Yeah.
And I must have looked so pathetic. Some old guy came up to me and said, "Son, are you all right?" I was like, "I'm good. I'm just, I just need to sit."
Yeah.
2.5 hours later, I was okay to get back up.
Yeah.
So then we found out that they did some speed adjustments, and they had since slowed it down since we rode it. But yeah, that's the last centrifuge type ride I ride.
Yeah, I was fine. The last time I rode it was with the live studio audience, and I was dehydrated. I made a lot of poor decisions that afternoon. I rode on it, and last time I was like, I rode on this once before, and I was fine. So I drank a bunch of water right beforehand.
Oh,
another poor decision.
Had a full lunch with a lot of,
No, I was just all liquid.
Oh, great.
All water.
Oh, wonderful.
All water in my system.
Oh, great.
Got on there, and like the 3D wasn't working well with my eyes.
Oh,
everything was just like, this is not going well. Oh God.
And you can't close your eyes because that just makes it worse.
Yeah. And it's like I felt the forces within me trying to climb out through my face.
The Force awakened.
Yeah. So he got off. I was there walking, trying to retain balance, and just like blue chunks all up in the little trash can right outside the door.
Man, at least you made it to the trash can.
I was out of commission for the rest of the afternoon.
And that's not you usually.
Yeah.
I'm usually the one who I get sick.
Yeah.
And I'm done for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Like we went back to the hotel, and I laid down for like at least 5 hours.
Right.
And that was it.
Yeah. Yeah, really messed you up. I mean, the last, I'll put it this way. The last type of ride, only type of ride I ride now that really spins is the Carousel of Progress. That's it.
Yeah.
I
could do roller coaster. I can't do the ones that just sit and spin. I can't do that. I do want to ride, like I did Star Tours a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And that was fine. But yeah, the ones that just spin like Mission Space, nope. Can't do it.
So you mentioned Star Tours, which reminded me of Body Wars.
Yeah.
So I miss those type of rides.
Yeah.
Busch Gardens here had one called
Questor.
That I remember the seats had like scales on it. I don't know why they don't do those anymore. Well, is the new Star Wars one like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah.
I haven't.
Well, no. You're talking about the one, the Republic or the Revolution or whatever.
I haven't been there since then. So
we'll get to that.
Okay,
we'll get to that. But rides are changing.
Right.
Yeah, but go on. You're talking about Questor.
Yeah. So basically, it was it was 3D, right?
Yes.
So yeah, it's like you're sitting in this car, and
the room moved.
The room moved.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the seats were on these platforms, and it all moved around, and it's almost like you're sitting in like a flight simulator.
Yeah.
And it gave you the impression of falling and climbing and all this other stuff in your enclosed room.
Yeah.
And I thought they were cool. I always enjoyed that. I mean, Body Wars is one of my favorite ones at Epcot. At the time.
Yeah.
Horizons is still my all-time number one favorite, followed by Spaceship Earth.
I don't remember Horizons.
Horizons. Horizons, R.I.P. Horizons.
What was Horizons?
Horizons, it's the one where you sat in it sideways, and they were talking about colonizing other planets, and at the very end, you got to pick how you returned by going underwater in space, or you don't remember.
I don't remember.
You don't remember this?
No.
There's a scene in it where you're observing orange fields, and it smelled like oranges.
See, I think that became Soarin', like the original Soarin' over California.
Well, no, it's when you get a chance, look at Horizons, because someone did a full recording of the whole ride through, and you'll recognize some of the stuff.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out because I don't remember that.
That was my all-time favorite dark ride, ever. I mean, it just was. It was great. Because before at Epcot, before they had Test Track, they had one called World of Motion, which was, I preferred it to Test Track because they actually talked about the history of vehicles.
Well, which Test Track?
Transportation.
Because Test Track changed.
Well, before Test Track period was there,
Gotcha.
It was something else called the World of Motion.
Okay. The Universe of Energy.
Yeah. See, the one part from Universe of Energy.
Mm-hmm.
No, not Universe of Energy. The Living Seas. Was the part where he talked about how, and then it rained.
Yep.
And rained.
They have none of that now, and that makes me sad.
And rained. I remember all the hoopla on that.
Yep.
When that place opened up and I went there. I mean, it was totally awesome. It just, I don't know. I actually had preferred Epcot over Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom, yeah.
And there was so much stuff to do there, and that was just Future World.
Yeah.
It's not even talking about the what do they call the World Showcase? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, World Showcase.
Countries.
Yeah.
So,
we didn't even really do that back as kids.
No, that park was massive. Or still, I mean, it's just crazy. So for me, for a theme park, I like seeing. I don't know. I like experiencing it. Like I want to see what the whole new Star Wars thing is about. I mean, I want to go to Universal and see the whole Harry Potter thing because I've just heard nothing but good things about that type of stuff.
Yeah, everything I'm hearing, people are like, Harry Potter's awesome until the Star Wars stuff opened up. They're like, Harry Potter's got nothing on it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The Rise of the Resistance ride. So, Rise of the Resistance, if memory serves, it's like a 15-minute ride. It's not a ride. They don't call it a ride. It's an experience.
Wow, 15 minutes?
Yeah, because you're moving from part to part, and it's like an interactive story that's happening.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and everyone that I've known that's been on it has said it's one of the coolest things they've ever experienced. Yeah. Because you're sneaking around on some a first order ship, and you're doing all that, and there's chase scenes. And they said it's an experience now.
So are you walking around, or are you
part of it? I think part of it you're walking around.
So, did you ever get to do the Star Trek experience in Las Vegas?
No, I have never been to Vegas.
So, there was a part where you actually walked around, and you're basically what happens is you're on the ship,
mm-hmm.
and then you're touring the ship or something. You're on a bridge, and they go red alert or something,
mm-hmm.
and you're getting attacked by the Borg or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then they go red alert, but then you have to evacuate. So you actually physically walk.
Yeah.
And as you're walking down corridor in the ship, which looks straight up out of TV,
yeah,
you got Borg coming out. It was freaky as hell, but it was awesome the way they did it. And then you got in this one thing, and then you rode around and did whatever. But so that's why I asked if you were in a car or you walked around, because
I think you walk around through part of it. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm not 100% sure though. I just know it's segments and you do all sorts of different things.
So you tell me I need to go to Harry Potter first and then see this because I'll
probably
just be okay. So Disney's actually up in their game, huh?
Bro, like some of the things that they're changing at Disney are pretty amazing. We just went the other day because they had the art festival going on right now, and they show some of the things that they're kind of doing, and one of the things they show, like some of the upcoming parts, like they have Moana stuff coming. They have a whole Guardians of the Galaxy section coming. They have, I think, other parts around like of the world. They're adding like new countries and everything.
Oh, are they adding new? I know the Mary Poppins ride is going in.
Yeah, like if you go to Disney now, okay, Epcot,
everything's walled off.
The whole entrance is different than you remember.
So did they finally get rid of the big...
the stone things are gone.
Okay.
Those are gone. You walk in, you know how you walk into that main, you either go left or right, or you can go like straight through to go to the World Showcase.
Right.
You can't go straight through anymore. That fountain's gone.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. That fountain where Corey and Topanga got back together is gone.
Oh. So they can't get back together ever again?
Nope. No, well, they're in New York now, so it's all right. But that's gone. Test Track, I think, is being renovated.
Again?
They're changing stuff. Yeah, that was shut down. So, like when we last went. But
was there anything to do in Future World other than Spaceship Earth?
That's not even... I don't even think it's called Future World anymore.
Well, that's all I know it as.
Yeah,
so I'm going to call it Future World and World Showcase. The front part.
Yeah, the front part where interventions and stuff. Yeah, that's
there
all
is
being
no more
redone.
It's all... Yeah.
It's all being changed.
Right. And they're supposed to be done when?
That I'm not sure. You remember Mouse Gear? That's closed.
Well, yeah, they had to move it to some temporary location because that's no longer there.
That's closed right now because all the stuff that's happening. But in the next couple of years, it's going to look awesome, I think.
So I can't wait because I watched a couple episodes well, not episodes. I watched several shorts where they're talking about all the changes they're going to do, and I think they'll actually be able to make it a cohesive park again.
Yeah.
Because... they tried to throw stuff in like some thrill rides and stuff, but Epcot to me was never that type of park.
Yeah.
But I think now they'll be able to, turn it into, a new type of experience as opposed to the Magic Kingdom, which I call it a princess park. Magic
Kingdom, I think, is more kids and family oriented. There's all sorts of stuff there. So for people of all ages to experience, it's like, that's a classic theme park feel for me.
It's the gateway.
And yeah, exactly. Like when the live studio audience and I first went, like we showed up there and they broke out in a song and danced right in front of us. It was the craziest. We get there and people are walling stuff off. Like, what's happening? Boom, song and dance right there.
Wow.
The first time it was cool. Every other time it happens, like, okay, we just want to get around.
Can we just go and all right? Can you move to the? Get out, move.
Yeah, but it's like we go there for a lot of the festivals and everything, and riding Soarin'. Soarin' is probably one of our favorite rides there because have you been on Soarin'?
Mm-hmm. The old one, not
when it was
the
Soarin' over California.
Yes,
okay.
now they
go around the world. Yeah. Before it was just over California, but Soarin's one of my favorite parts, rides, and one of my favorite parts in Soarin' was when you fly over like the islands. We got a candle that smells like it, and it smells awesome.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But they have another new area that opened up because it was like, I think the Hakuna Matata Lion King thing. They got rid of that. And now I think they have a ride like the Awesome Earth or something like that.
And this is in the land, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where like the land and Soarin' are, next to like the Rainforest Cafe. So the land is always cool. That's how we go there when we wanted to learn about banana trees and how to keep them alive.
Now,
so
do you remember when the land used to actually have a person on the boat that was talking?
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
You used to have a cast member who
I don't remember
who stood at the front of the boat, and they actually did the talking. There was no recording. They actually did the talking.
No, I don't remember that.
They could slow the boat down and talk about specific things, and
that's like the Jungle Cruise has an actual person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very similar.
Or the safari ride at Animal Kingdom. Have you been on a safari ride?
I don't think so.
That's actually really cool.
I think
you would love it. Bring a telephoto lens and go.
Oh, really?
Yes. You can get some great shots.
Wow.
Heck, just go to like the Animal Kingdom Resort and get some great shots.
Huh.
That's how, like, what Disney, my giraffe photo that Disney liked and showcased on their thing was at the resort hotel looking at giraffes.
Oh, speaking of, yes, you were credited for a picture that they used
on Instagram. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So one of my photos ended up in the newspaper.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Which photo?
Yeah, it was a photo of a group of people who work for a company who were nominated for one of the best places to work in Tampa for 2019.
Very nice.
Yes. I'm in the photo, and I took the photo.
Nice.
Because if you look at it, it's credited to me.
That's awesome.
So my name is actually on it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's not Disney. So, all right. Let me write this down. Get into Universal or Busch Gardens.
Work your way in. Florida State
Fair.
Which is in town. But, actually, I think the fair opened up this weekend.
Which is quickly followed up by the Strawberry Festival.
Which would have already passed by the time this comes out. But
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, all right, and the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, the big game.
The big game. Yeah. I don't want to get arrested, man.
Sorry, the big game.
Yeah.
The big game. Anyway.
Yeah.
But speaking of the big game, so I went to theme park, one of the Disney parks.
Okay.
There was still the Super Bowl then. On a Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
It was the best time ever.
Yeah?
It was nothing but Europeans.
That's awesome.
And Asian tourists.
I think one of the best times we went recently was, I think, on MLK Day. Was it MLK weekend, studio audience?
No, it was in October. What's in October? Columbus Day?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I think it was like Columbus Day. We went and it was nice.
Wow.
Oh, man, it was perfect.
Why was that? Well, I would have thought it would have been busy.
I don't think everyone was out of school. So there was people at work and stuff, and people weren't all out of school, so we had like free reign. And it was right after like big holidays, like Thanksgiving and everything.
Yeah,
so it was right in between. So yeah, it was perfection.
Yeah, because I don't really know what good days are now to go to theme parks.
I don't either.
I mean, it's not an investment, but I mean it's a major outlay.
Yeah,
just to to get in it.
Well, we have annual passes, so it's not really that big of a deal for us.
Well, when I had passes, it was great because you didn't feel. So I always make this observation, and I love talking about it because when we had passes, like there are times where we just we leave here at like noon.
Yeah,
show up there at like 1-2 o'clock. Casually straying. Oh, do you want it? No, maybe we can go next time. And then you see what I call the marathoner family.
Yeah.
They're dragging the kids on the ground because the kids are already tired. They got there at opening. They bought a 1-day ticket, and they're gonna see everything.
Yeah, they're there from when they cut the rope to the last firework.
Yes, and the last ferry ride.
Yep.
They're just and you could always tell. You can always tell who the pass holders are.
Yeah,
and who the marathoners are.
Yeah. Ann and I, we look refreshed. We're like, oh, man, all right, we're going to do this. No, we could do that next time. We'll take it easy. We'll go ahead and do this for now.
It's like, you want a pretzel? Yeah, we'll get a pretzel. Okay, we'll get pretzels. Get some popcorn.
Like, if I get some fries, you going to have some fries? You going to have some fries with me if I get some fries? Oh, yeah, we'll get some fries.
We went there one time. We had passes. I took one of my oldest daughter. We went there, stood in line for Dumbo, rode Dumbo. It was so hot, we left.
Yeah. I can't do, like, the middle of summer, I refuse to go. I can't. I will die.
And watching a little kid sweat just breaks my heart. Just because, I mean, it's just,
They get that little mustache sweat.
Yeah, but she's all like, oh, okay, we could,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah. It's like, man, you can smell the SPF in the air. It's like, all right, it's going to be one of those days. Let's do this.
It's Coppertone Tuesday.
Yeah. But, yeah. And I'm liking what Disney is doing. I just really wish we could get more Marvel stuff, but because of licensing and everything, we don't have anything east of the Mississippi. Disneyland is getting a bunch of cool stuff. Have you seen what they're getting?
No.
The full-size animatronic Spider-Man that swings?
I'm about to get angry.
Yeah.
Why is this the East-West Mississippi thing? I'm not familiar with this.
Because in the 90s, Marvel was going to fold. They had to sell a bunch of stuff. Universal scooped up a lot of the rights, so they have a lot of the comic book rights and everything. And it's like, and I think perpetuity. I don't remember everything that happens, but they pretty much have everything on lock this side of the Mississippi, because that's just how the deal was made. So they have Islands of Adventure, which is Marvel themed, and they hang on to that. Disney would have to buy them out, and that'd be a pretty to do so.
Yeah,
but I think in Disneyland they're getting a bunch of stuff based off movies. I know overseas, I think in China they have Iron Man's Hall of Armor.
Man,
yeah. We're missing out on that.
On my bucket list
Uh-huh.
is I want to go to I almost called it Euro Disney. I want to go to Disneyland Paris.
Okay, Disney France. I want to go to Tokyo Disney.
Okay,
when like the cherry blossoms are going full effect.
Well, the thing
looking like a movie.
Well, yeah. The thing for me though, if I'm going all the way to Japan, there's so many other things I'd rather see that if I make it there, okay. But I mean, I do want to go to Japan.
Yeah.
But I can't guarantee I'll make it to Disney if I go there.
There's a lot of things, yeah. But I would, if I had a chance to see Disney in Japan, I think that would be really cool. Just to see the different variations of things.
Right. And that's why Disneyland Paris is one of the ones, because it's it's Disney. I hear that it's the least Disney of the Disney parks.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Like Minnie Mouse has pants on or something.
Really? Or I would think that France, she'd be more scantily clad, but maybe I'm wrong.
It's different. I think I think gosh, where are your pants?
But yeah.
So I think Disneyland Paris is one thing, but they're the one. They've got like that really cool looking castle. It doesn't look like that cartoon. It's like I don't know. It's got the pretty like
I gotta look it up.
Stone wall thing. And,
whose castle is it?
I don't know. I could make guesses, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't have my phone on today either.
Is Belle? I know Belle is in.
Is it her castle?
Let's see.
I know here we have a little tiny version. Did he do forced perspective that looks like about the size of a birdhouse up on top of a restaurant?
Let's see.
So it's Chateau.
Oh, it's Tangled.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's Rapunzel's castle.
I did not know that.
Disney Tangled Castle, France.
Oh, okay. What's the French?
Oh wait,
name?
no. It's Sleeping Beauty Castle
in France.
Yeah.
What? I thought she had the little hut over
Sleeping
Disneyland.
Beauty Castle, Disneyland Paris.
What's the French name?
I don't know.
Because I want to hear you try to say it.
Poisson.
Croissant.
La fromage. Le Disney.
The cheese of Disney.
Baguette.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That's Italy.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that does look very different.
Yeah.
It's pink and it's like you have like the fake Tinkerbell that's like spinning around it.
Okay, I don't remember that, but
I don't think they have the cool, like they do like projection shows and stuff on the castle now. Here.
Yes, that's what I hear.
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
We got Disneyed out when the kids were younger.
Yeah.
Plus, it's very different. The experience is very different
when you have children.
When you have children, and even the experience with children at different ages is very different.
Yeah.
So.
Going kind of sitting there farting around.
Going now with them is completely different from what it was before because, I'm not pointing everything out now. They can go see it.
Yeah.
So like going to Busch Gardens with them is totally awesome because it's like, okay, I'm going to find a bench.
Yeah.
And then they complain when I want to look at the animals because, we want to ride a roller coaster. So, and I like the bench ride. So I'm like the guy walking around with the camera. That's what I do.
In some places they call it the Pine Pony.
This is true. In other places, that's also a different type of reference.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, so it's been a while since I've been to Universal.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been since I've been, but
Universal?
Mm-hmm.
I've never been to Universal.
No?
I've only been to Islands of Adventure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, that time we went?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've never been.
So that was back in 2003. No, 2000. That was like 2001.
2002.
2002.
I graduated.
Oh, okay. So what was your favorite memory of that visit?
I think it was when we went down to Log Flume.
Oh, Dudley Do-Right rips off all.
Dudley Do-Right rips off all. And you were sitting in front of me.
Uh-huh.
And then we came to the last part where the big splash, and I just ducked behind you.
Well, before the big splash, you went through a ring that squirted water from all sides. I was used as a human shield.
Yeah.
Came out weighing 23 pounds more because I was wearing a thicker shirt and jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you were laughing for like an hour straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
They got rid of that part, I think.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. No, but I haven't been really since then either. So but it's one of those things where it's all right. If we're gonna go somewhere, I don't want to do it like a marathoner.
Yeah.
But now they do. I don't know if Universal does it, but like 4 park visits for X amount of dollars.
Yeah, I know.
Something.
Like they usually have the passes you can get. Like with either Pepsi or Coke, I think they have stuff. But I don't know. It's like I think when we went to Islands of Adventure, these other theme parks just don't have the level of polish that Disney does. And I think that's kind of what makes me not really care as much. I want to see the Harry Potter stuff, don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. But like when we're paying that much monch
well, everything's compared to Disney. Because do you remember the first time I went to Busch Gardens?
Yeah.
I remember walking around saying, man, this ain't Disney, man.
Yeah, and the funny part is, remember how much bigger theme parks seemed when we were kids?
Yes.
Then you go back, and it's like, that's it? What the heck?
Go to Disneyland, and you'll see how small a theme park is.
Yeah. Well, I remember, like, the reason I say it, because, like, Busch Gardens and, like, Lowry Park Zoo, going in there, I was like, I could have sworn this was a lot bigger. But, I mean, Disney still seems pretty big, but it's not as big as I remember, but it still seems pretty large.
Right.
And just their attention to detail at Disney versus other theme parks is just crazy.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
It's like the Hollywood Studios the Great Movie Ride was one of my favorite rides that they had there. And,
I don't think I've ever been on it.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll just have to look at it now because it's gone. Yeah. But there was a scene where you were riding through it was alien themed. Mm-hmm. So I forgot what the name of the ship was.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Nostromo?
Yeah, I wanted to say the Nosotros, but that's something else.
Awesome.
Was that the Wii?
No. Yeah.
But yeah, and it straight up felt like I was in it. It's the immersion, which is really cool. And so I guess to answer your question, that's what I'm looking for, immersion. Yeah. Just in the experience.
Yeah. You'd probably like I'm not really big on Avatar. I like the Last Airbender, but the Cat People Avatar. The rides there, I've been on one of them, and that was I think I think it's the one on the water. That's really cool.
The one on the water?
Yes. It's not the flight one. It's the one where like the something of lights. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, I know what you're
But seeing the animatronics on that, they've come so far.
You know what? I rode the Aerosmith, the Rock and Roller Coaster.
Rock and Roller Coaster.
I will ride that all day. I don't know what it is about that one, but
that one's cool. Well, it's an indoor roller coaster that loops first off.
Yeah, and it launches.
And you know what? You know how they make it feel like it's going so fast? They blow fans in your face.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So it's like it's really moving 5 miles per hour. Yeah. You have a 45 mile per hour fan blowing in your face.
Yeah, they put fans in there to make it feel like you're going a lot faster than you really are.
Have you heard of that? I know I'm going on a tangent here, but it is a theme park.
Yeah,
but not the Disney theme park show. But anyway,
Harold's House of Twine.
Oh man, I tell you what, they have they put you on a skateboard and pull you behind a truck. No. There's a roller coaster that's Ferrari themed, and I want to say it goes over 100 miles per hour, where they give you goggles.
Yeah.
And you're hauling butt in this thing.
Okay.
Like I think there's like an
say ass.
Age limitation and,
really?
and all sorts
Is
of
there
other.
A waiver?
You know, I don't know. If there's a waiver, but it's long too. It's a long roller coaster.
That's what she said. Yeah.
But there was also another roller coaster. I want to say it's somewhere in China. I don't know. I was watching YouTube, and it's like 15 minutes long.
That is intense.
Could you imagine being on a roller coaster for 15 minutes?
Crazy. But I know one ride I'm looking forward to is the Tron ride. That's going to be awesome, and that's finally coming here.
Yes, that's the one I'm looking forward to, the Tron ride.
That's going to be amazing. I know right now I think they have it in China, but I love Tron. I love the movie Tron and so many things about Tron, so I'm very excited for that to be coming out.
Yeah, because a lot of the stuff they have they've gotten at Disneyland.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there's a whole East-West thing.
Yeah. Like they have the Cars ride at Disneyland. We don't have here.
You know, that whole area looks cool.
I bet it does.
Radiator Springs.
Yeah. But the Toy Story land here looks really cool.
Well, yeah, this is true. They don't have that.
I don't think they have that.
So, all right. So, because I don't remember, they got rid of Captain EO again, right?
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, that's gone. It's unfortunately. But they do have another show where I think it's like they have Pixar shorts now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's really cool. It's worth seeing. But so okay, we'll go through each park.
Okay.
And we'll talk about what your favorite ride is there.
Wait, favorite ride is there now, or what it was, or just we're talking like?
Surprise me.
Okay. Oh, I'll tell you what my favorite ride was or is at each park.
Okay, so we'll start Magic Kingdom.
All right. Eastern Airlines. No, I'm joking. Magic Kingdom. My favorite ride. Okay, the one I always have to go on is the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean,
because
that's a good one.
I used to really like the 20,000 Leagues ride.
Oh yeah,
except the 20,000 Leagues ride isn't fun after you've been in the spinning teacups and you feel nauseous.
No, it's not.
No.
But let's just go in a metal tube underwater. Yeah, let's do this.
Actually, you actually didn't go underwater.
No, I thought part of it was underwater.
No. Here's the thing. So it's really cool how they did it.
Mm-hmm.
So you get in if you think of it just a tube.
Yeah.
Okay. You climb into the submarine.
Yeah.
But you're sitting below the level of water.
Yeah.
The vehicle does not actually.
You're just
half under.
Water.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So when they go and they make it look like you dived and they turn all the lights on and you see all the stuff underwater. Yeah. But that's why they all just went around in a circle and you could see the top part.
Yeah.
Because it didn't actually dive and come up.
Yeah, I remember that, but you're sitting technically underwater.
Yes, you're sitting under the water.
Yeah, I know the thing didn't actually dive because that just sounds like issues.
Well, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 20,000. Wait, no, it was
Pirates.
Mm-hmm. I think for me, Splash Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Splash Mountain, especially when you're going up and you know what's about to happen. Yeah, I have GoPro footage from it, and it's awesome.
You a big Thunder guy?
Yeah, Big Thunder Mountain's also cool.
Okay.
Definitely. I haven't been on the Snow White ride, though. The Seven Dwarfs.
I hear that one. I haven't been on that one either.
No, I think Anna went on it, and she was actually in line for a long time. A long time. Yeah. Like, iPhone wait, long time.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So, Epcot.
My favorite, my all-time favorite ride from Epcot is Horizons, which is no longer there.
Okay.
So, Spaceship Earth was always second to that.
Yeah.
But and then after that was the World of Motion, which is no longer there either.
Yeah.
And then the Land came after that.
Yeah.
And then Universe of Energy. And then Body Wars.
Soarin' for me is probably one of the coolest things. Just because it feels like you're actually taking flight because of the way it lifts up.
Did you feel like Lois Lane in Superman 1?
Yeah, except, not falling from a helicopter where your neck would have snapped if he caught you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well,
yeah, okay. Hollywood Studios.
My favorite ride was the Great Movie Ride.
Okay.
I used to like Tower of Terror.
I love the Tower of Terror.
I haven't been on it in a while.
We had to go to the Tower of Terror.
Okay, moving on.
What is it about Tower of Terror that doesn't sit well?
I don't know what it is, but I
You don't put your arms up?
Oh, heck no.
No?
No. I don't put my arms up on a roller coaster. If I'm going to get on a roller coaster now, This is me. I'm holding on to the harness.
On a roller coaster, I don't, just because I know you're moving like through something, and I just imagine my arms getting cut off by hitting something.
Yeah, but
Tower of Terror, I don't imagine that.
I don't know. I have anxiety issues, man. So I don't know. I could, it's the whole not in control thing, I think.
Okay, all right. Animal Kingdom.
They had a really good Lion King show.
You never been on the last dinosaur ride?
No.
Oh,
I've only been there twice.
really?
The bathroom rides suck.
I think for me, the safari. I guess you can consider that a ride, right?
Yeah.
No.
Well, okay. Okay. Wait.
Yeti.
Oh.
The Yeti ride, the roller coaster.
Okay. That one was pretty good.
That one's awesome.
So, but the safari, you can call that a ride. It's like or exhibit or whatever you want to call it.
The safari one's cool. So, yeah, the Yeti ride's cool. I also like the inner tube ride on at Animal Kingdom.
Also. Oh, the one like the what do you call it? The rapids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that one's also fun.
Yeah, I like those too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens. Oh God, I haven't been to Busch Gardens in so long.
And the tram from the parking lot does not count.
I know, right? Busch Gardens. I think I liked Kumba, or is it Kumba or Montu? I can't remember which one I liked more.
See, I liked Montu.
Yeah,
and then it was followed by.
That's the one you hung from.
Yes.
Okay, I like
that's
Montu.
the inverted one.
Yeah, the inverted one I liked.
Montu, that was my favorite.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the line for the pretzel.
Pretzel line. That's
like
pretty
pretzels.
fun. The train ride was also neat.
So you know what ride that and it's so funny. The thought of getting in one now freaks me the hell out.
What's that?
I used to love riding the Sky Ride.
Yeah, they have one again at Disney.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit different from the Sky Ride I'm thinking of. That I want to do.
Yeah.
What do they call that? The Sky
Buckets or something.
I forgot what it is, but it's the one where you're basically like moving along like next to a. It goes from like a hotel and all this other stuff.
Yeah, that's what they have at Disney.
Yeah, it's what the it's either take a monorail or take this thing.
Yeah.
So, but I was thinking it was just like the little bucket thing with the umbrella type top that hung from a thing, and you went from one end of the park to the other. I used to like doing that, but the sheer thought of that now,
is terrifying.
Freaks me out, man.
Like I used to go to rides at the Florida State Fair, and now I think about it. I was just asking to die.
It's like Final Destination 7.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. Because it's just like they're so rickety and just so crazy.
And they're put up and taken down multiple times.
Yeah.
That's That's a little crazy.
Yeah, you couldn't pay me to do that anymore.
Okay, so what about SeaWorld?
SeaWorld only had one ride when I went.
And that was the minivan to get there and back.
No. No, it was okay. I'm never gonna forget this because we went there. It was the one ride, and none of you guys wanted to go on it.
What was it?
It was the one to go to the Arctic. You can either take the ride or take just the movie version of it. You guys wanted to do the movie version. I was like, what the heck? There's only one ride here. What are we doing?
Well, I remember us just being angry that day.
It was a free ticket, so I mean, what all could we really be mad about?
Did we actually see a Shamu show?
No, we did not see the Shamu show.
Because I know we left there and it was still light out.
We got home by 4:00 in the afternoon.
That was crazy.
Yeah, but I went there and I rode. It was like one of the first times I was able to walk amongst the park by myself.
Oh,
yeah.
That
well, it was me and a friend of mine, but
right.
without parental supervision.
Right.
And I rode the Arctic ride because it was the only one there.
So okay. So you've been more than I have.
No, I've been there that one time.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I never thought to go back.
I haven't.
I don't see a point in going back.
Okay, so you've been in the Holy Land experience?
Nope.
Okay, next. How about trying to think. Oh, okay. Islands of Adventure.
Islands of Adventure.
I know what mine is.
For me, it was the Incredible Hulk. Mm-hmm. That was my very first roller coaster I ever rode.
So Marvin and I are sitting on this roller coaster. I had never been on it before. So we're going up the thing. And all of a sudden he starts going, all right, here it comes. I go, what the heck are you talking? Because I didn't know it launched you before you actually crested the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was cool. That, and then followed by the new Spider-Man ride.
What?
Well, new to me because they the one where it was
with like the moving room car ride.
Yeah,
gotcha. I've only been on it the one time.
Oh, okay. I've been in a Spider-Man ride more than you.
Yeah, you've been. I'm the movie guy, and I've never been in Universal Studios.
I find that very ironic.
Yeah,
because that's very similar to someone. They asked me if I had been this or I'd seen something, and I hadn't, and I think it was something music related.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I've never seen that. And I was like, how did you not have seen it? I was like, I just haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Huh, you should really go out to Universal Studios.
Eventually, I'll make it out there.
But you have Disney passes, so
exactly.
That's why.
Like we're out there, let's go to Disney.
Plus, I don't know about you, but traffic's bad enough getting to the outskirts of Orlando, so Disney's right there.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. I could drive there in my sleep now. That's awesome.
Yeah, don't.
I haven't tried it yet, but yeah. It's like I'm programmed to go to Epcot or Magic Kingdom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's and the whole theme park experience was very new to me because I was used to going to a lot of like carnivals and stuff as a kid, but then when we came back to the States, it was like, our dad was a big Disney World person.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he was trying to go on the way down from Virginia to stop, but we had, Mom put a stop to that. We're tired. The kids have been sick.
Yeah.
Let's just get to Tampa.
It like crossed my mind a little bit when we were coming back from Chris's place. I was like, the exit's right there. It crossed my mind for like a brief moment, but I was like, I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
Let's just go home.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, though. I used to love Test Track at Epcot.
I used to love Test Track until it kept getting stuck.
No, for me, like one day I had a Spirited Drive to Disney, and then I got on Test Track, and it was one of the lamest things ever. I was like, man, the drive here was cooler than this. Ever since, I haven't been on Test Track. Yeah. It was back when my car was new, driving out to Orlando.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't been on Test Track in a while. I think I've been on the newer, because they've done it's on its third redo, right?
I think so.
Okay, so I've been on the other versions.
Yeah, because the last one was very Tron-like.
Yes,
with the lights.
And you had to build. You built
the car. Yeah.
Right. Yep, I did that.
Yeah.
And then you would go and you would give you what the top speed was and all this other stuff, right? Yep. Yeah, sponsored by GM.
Yep.
Yeah. Trying to think, there was. Do you remember in the Wonders of Life Pavilion? This is where Body Wars was at.
Yeah.
There was this thing where they had two different versions. They had one with the coils on it and one that had the pole. One was hot, one was cold.
I remember that.
And then when you touched the middle one, which was just room temperature, the hot hand went cold and the cold hand went hot.
Yeah. I remember that.
There was so much stuff in there. I mean,
Life Pavilion, yeah. Last time I went there, they just had like shows for selling knives, and that's where we picked up. I picked up a cookbook from there.
Well, yeah, they use it for a food and wine thing now for that stuff.
Yeah.
So, but that was a dark time for Epcot when you had a lot of pavilions that were still standing, but they were closed.
Yep.
They were losing sponsorships or whatnot. But what kind of freaks me out is, okay, so Spaceship Earth is there, but I hope they never get rid of the premise of it, but they can update it.
They're going to update it.
Right, but I would just hate to see them totally gut it and turn it into a like Gardens of the Galaxy ride or something.
I don't foresee that ever happening just because of it's like the landmark there.
Well, no, like they wouldn't change the outside.
No, I don't think they're changing the inside either. Because for what it is, I don't believe they're going to ever change that. They'll probably update the voiceover, update some of the stuff inside of it. Because it's gotten more progressive, more black people. They have like afros and stuff. They look like they're from the 70s. But
one thing I am glad they changed was, remember that really annoying song, Tomorrow's Child?
Yep, I remember that.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm wondering who's going to do the voiceover for whatever they do next, because right now who do you think it is? Do you remember who it is?
Wait, hold on. It was, I know Judi Dench did it.
Dame Judi Dench is the current one.
Because the first time I went, it was Walter Cronkite.
Walter Cronkite.
And then Michael Ironside or something did it.
I don't know.
Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy
Michael
Irons.
Ironside.
I was like,
Jeremy Irons did it.
Scar from
and then Dame Judi Dench.
Dame Judi Dench.
So
is the current one.
they should get Idris Elba to do it next time.
That'd be
in
dope.
his Luther voice. Just angry.
Just mad.
Or go completely different. It's like, History of the World with Samuel L. Jackson.
Or Dave Coulier. Samuel L. Jackson and Dave Coulier.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Soundtrack by Alanis Morissette.
Yep. Yep.
And then the ride will close in the next 6 hours.
Exactly.
This is why I don't plan.
That's why you're not a planner for theme parks.
No, not at all.
But on that note, we're actually at the end. That's an hour.
We just started. No. So anyway, I was at this other. Okay, all right.
Do you have any anything to end up on, or do you
no?
have any
Other than I'm just really looking forward to seeing what they do with Epcot.
Yeah.
And they do it well enough. Maybe I'll actually get passes again. I don't know.
I'm excited to see what they're going to be doing. So you never did any of the festivals? You should.
Everyone tells me
the
I should.
Food and Wine Festival is really fun.
Well, you got to remember the last 10 years. I had little kids, so they're just now getting the age where I can.
I mean, you can bring them now.
Well, yeah, I can bring them now.
They look like they'll probably be drinking dark beers and stuff. You'll be good.
They could just drive. Yeah. They could drive home.
Yeah,
that's fine.
You got it.
First gear, maybe second. It'll start in second. They don't have a shift.
Exactly.
It'd be one big hard start, and then there you go.
There you go. Get going.
Yeah. Next thing you know, we're in Daytona because they took the wrong exit.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
But all right. Thanks again for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you all for listening to us talk about theme parks for an hour.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was about.
Theme parks are fun.
Oh man, maybe I'll go to one now.
Hey, there you go.
Where's that ball of twine thing at?
Oh, Harold's Ball of Twine. Yeah. Just keep driving. Just keep driving south. You'll find it. But if you want to see all of our stuff, check out buddytalkspodcast.com. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, email me at buddytalkspod@gmail.com. Thanks again, everyone. You have a fantastic evening. Bye.